Hello, today we're going to be talking about the greatest common factor. Our essential question for today is how do you use and find the greatest common factor of two whole numbers? First, we need to talk about what a factor is. Factors are numbers that you multiply together to get another number. Common factors are factors that share two or more numbers. For example, we're going to start with this first one where we find the greatest common factor, or GCF, of 14 and 35. We start this by finding factors of 14. So what two numbers are multiplied together to give you 14? We have 1 and 14 and 2 and 7. We'll do the same thing for 35. We have 1 and 35 and 5 and 7. Now to find the greatest common factor, we find the biggest multiple factor that they have in common, which in this case is 7. So the greatest common factor of 14 and 35 is 7. Now you try to find the greatest common factor of 20 and 28 on your own. All right, we'll first need to list out the factors of 20. We have 1 and 20, 2 and 10, 4 and 5. Then we need to list out the factors of 28. We have 1 and 28, 2 and 14, and 4 and 7. We now need to find the greatest common factor, which is 4. So the greatest common factor of 20 and 28 is 4. Another example of finding greatest common factor is to continue using a T-chart where we find the factors of 18, which are 1 and 18, 2 and 9, 3 and 6. Then we find the factors of 30. So we have 1 and 30, 2 and 15, 3 and 10, and 5 and 6. So we know the factors are 2, 3, and 6 that both 30 and 18 have in common. But to find the greatest common factor, we pick the biggest of all the common factors, which is 6. So the greatest common factor of 18 and 30 is 6. Now we'll take a look at a word problem. This one says a baker has 24 blueberry muffins and 36 apple muffins to divide into boxes for sale. What is the greatest number of boxes the baker can make using all of the muffins? How many blueberry muffins and how many apple muffins will be in each box? I went ahead and already prepared the table for apple muffins, which is 36, and I found the factors. So I found that 1 and 36, 2 and 18, 3 and 12, 4 and 9, and 6 and 6 are the factors of 36. Now together, we'll find the factors of 24, which are the number of blueberry muffins. We have 1 and 24, 2 and 12, 3 and 8, and 4 and 6. So now, to find the greatest number of boxes, we find the GCF of 24 and 36, which is 12. So the greatest number of boxes she can make is 12 boxes. In those boxes, she will have 2 blueberry muffins because 2 times 12 gives us 24, and she will have 3 apple muffins because 3 times 12 gives us 36. Now, you try the second word problem on your own. All right, the second word problem says Mrs. Davis is sewing vests. She has 16 green buttons and 24 yellow buttons. What is the greatest number of vests Miss Davis can make using all of the buttons? We need to find the factors of 16 first, and the factors of yellow buttons, which is 24. So we have 1 and 24 as a factor of 24. And then we'll jump over to 16. We have 1 and 16 as a factors of 16. We have 2 and 12 as another set of factors for 24. 2 and 8 as another set of factors for 16. 3 and 8 are another set of factors for 24. 4 and 4 are our last factors for 16, and 4 and 6 make our last factors for 24. We then need to find the greatest number that they both share in common, which will be the number of vests she can make. She can make 8 vests because that is the GCF. She will have 2 green buttons and 3 yellow buttons in the vests. Thank you so much for stopping by. I'll answer any questions you have when I see you in class next time.